Guys, welcome to my review of Poltergeist 2015. This is a movie starring Sam Rockwell, Rosemary DeWitt, and Jared Harris. Now going into this movie, you're probably thinking, Jordan probably had a fun time with it since he likes all these horror movies. And I did. I had a fun time watching Poltergeist. This is the first thing I'm going to get out of the way before I start going on about this thing. Now you guys are probably going into this thinking it's going to be a totally different story with the same theme of Poltergeist, the original Poltergeist. No, it's the same movie. It's just it just takes different turns, is what it does. Yeah, going into this thing, I was going into this with a fresh mind, happily excited. Just got done watching Annabelle. Good news. After watching Annabelle, this felt like a relief. So, there you go. But I think, okay, here's the thing. The original Poltergeist is a classic. Hands down, no one can replace the original Poltergeist. It's so unique in its own way. And I think that what went to their heads when making this movie was how much CGI was used for Poltergeist. Arguably, yeah, there was a lot of CGI used in Poltergeist. I'll give him that. I'll give him that straight off the back. But that doesn't mean make the whole flippin' movie in CGI. This movie is loaded with unnecessary CGI. What made the original Poltergeist so creepy and so unique was the practicality in the three major scenes in the entire movie. For me, one of the major scenes was the tree scene. Practical effects for most of the part. Yeah, it was all practical. Very well used and very well choreographed. The clown scene, which was practical effects. Beautiful practical effects for that scene. And then you got the cemetery scene. And I'm not sure if this is spoiling the movie. Not this movie. Poltergeist the original. It shouldn't. The movie's like made in the 1980s. So if you have not seen the original Poltergeist, I suggest you go out and see it. I won't tell you the story plot to where all this leads. But the clown scene in this movie, I will give him this. It was well choreographed, well made. I actually really did enjoy that scene. The clown was different. The scene wasn't as long as the original clown scene, but it still gave off that very unique sense, or the really unique kind of feel when you watch that scene that this clown scene gave you. And as you can see, I'm wearing a clown shirt. The shirt's huge on me, actually. It's very big. The tree scene in this movie, maybe I'm attacking this movie too much on the CGI. I should probably get to the good parts about it. I think the acting was well done. Sam Rockwell I thought was pretty good in the movie. You know, he's playing the typical kind of dad who, and I like the fact that they didn't, use that same generic horror thing when the dad thinks, oh, you're crazy, you don't know what's happening. He kind of like felt like, something's going on around here. We got to get our daughter back. Let's do it. And if you did not know, that's the story of the movie, and that's the classic story of the movie. When this daughter, these entities come into the house, and the daughter starts seeing them, and talking with them and stuff, and then she gets pulled in, and now it's the parents' and family's job to get her back by bringing in not just a psychic, but a paranormal investigator to kind of help get her out of there. I thought Jared Harris was a good throw-in from the old lady in the original Poltergeist, Rosemary Whitty. I'm probably pronouncing her name wrong. Whitty. Well, I thought was pretty good in the movie. I thought the acting was good. What I really wanted though was the characters to be more scared than what they were, because when I wanted them to be really scared so I can feel their emotions, it didn't feel like that. In the original Poltergeist, their reactions to everything that was happening was just like I'm feeling their pain. But when that annoys me. But when I'm in this movie and the reactions go down, it's like, okay, that's not how I would react, but I guess that means you're scared. That's how I felt, and that's not how I want to feel. I want to feel like this family is really, really feeling the stress and the pain and the sorrow that they're going through. And they just felt like they were acting at some points. And I'm really going to say that. They felt like they were acting. And it pissed me off. I'm going to be honest, it totally pissed me off. It's like, no, in real life, you'd be shitting. It's like the one person who actually acted like something was going down and they were just scared was Rosemary Whitty. I'm probably pronouncing her name totally wrong, but forgive me. The mother in the movie, who I thought was really well casted. I thought the kids were pretty predictable. One kid is, you know, afraid of everything, and the other one is totally fine with putting her hand on the screen and another hand touching it. If that hand touched my hand, I would have decked the screen and knocked it backwards that very second. I would not have, and that's not just because she's a kid. I would have been scared out of my mind. When I was younger, paranormal, you know what, I'll be honest, I believe in ghosts. I lived in a haunted house, right, and had some creepy stuff happen to me. Went to my parents' room every time, got scared, didn't care. This girl was not afraid of anything. I think the children actors, they were good for what they were given. I didn't, you know, feel like, you know, in The Conjuring with the kids, when they got scared, man, they made me cry because how scared they were. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. In this movie, they're screaming. I respect their screaming, but the performances weren't there. Like, they just didn't get me enthralled with their performances. So I was like, oh, you know what? They're doing pretty good for what they're given. These, when you see them, they take you straight out of the movie. Alright, this is how bad it got. You know, at least in the original Poltergeist, they used the practical effects to where it felt like it was real. Okay, it was really coming out of the ground. They're actually showing up. In this movie, all the entities are just people on walls all around. CGI all over. CGI all over. And it was totally drawn me out of the movie. I was like, that is fake. Right in my face. So that was the biggest disappointment in the entire movie. I don't care what, you know what, I could put aside all the acting. I could put aside the little, you know, direction that they went with. But the overuse of CGI in this unnecessarily CGI used movie, it just felt unnecessary. And it took me straight out of the movie when I saw it, and it didn't scare me one bit. This movie had, now I should stop, I'm going to say it right now, there's a few chilling scenes in the movie. There's a few chilling scenes, I'll give them that. There's a few chilling scenes that worked, but there's a lot of unnecessary jump scares, there's a lot of unnecessary CGI trying to scare you scares. That didn't work. Stick with the original Poltergeist. I will say that to you right now, but I will say this ain't a bad movie. This is not a bad movie. But if you guys want to watch a good Poltergeist movie, watch the original. If you guys see this on cable, check it out. So I'm gonna say I think I'm gonna give Poltergeist a C+. That wasn't bad. It's just I guess I could say it was a cash grab. That's Poltergeist for you. So guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this Poltergeist movie. Are you guys interested in seeing this movie? Do you guys really care? Or do you guys just say, you know what, we're going to stick with the original. This movie can go to hell. That's that. Let me know down below, guys. I'm very interested to hear your opinions on this movie. As I was interested to get my opinion out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have not liked the video, if you liked it, comment down below, please. I really want to hear you guys' opinions. This is a really fun thing I like to do, is talk to you guys about these movies. And subscribe to my channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching.